Rain does the desert good for sure. Blue sky though out today, that's pretty nice. Getting out for a walk with Meg. She gets her walks regardless of the weather. Whoops. Come on. Come on, Meg. Definitely bundled up out here. Got a lot of stuff transplanted just in time for this, right? After I get done walking Meg, I'm going to be going out to check the garden and see how everything is faring. I know walking out the front walkway, there's leaves all over my garden bed and dirt kicked out of the beds from all the rain. But the plants are there so far anyway. Hopefully all the little tiny seedlings I transplanted are doing okay. Companion planted thyme with our grapevines. Those are pretty small, so hopefully I didn't blow it by putting those out too early. We'll find out. I guess worst case scenario, I have more seeds, right? We are just at the beginning of our spring. Plenty of time, and I'm guessing you're not going to be able to hear me. But water does the desert good. Glad we're getting some rain. Could do without all the wind, but it is what it is. You don't get to order the weather, that's for sure. Last night I finished a hat that I had started before I got back into gardening. This time of the year, if it's blustery, nasty weather, or if it's too hot, that's when I make it into the sewing room. In other words, I'm pretty much out working in the garden, right? Got plenty to do out there. In fact, I need to start some more seeds. Got some pretty cool seeds that one of my friends gave me. Medicinal herbs that I'm excited to try growing. I have a few that I've already started, grown, planted, established, and I'm trying to expand that a little bit every year. Oh wow, okay. This tells you we got a lot of rain. Got some water here. Yep. We definitely got some rain last night. I woke up in the middle of the night and it sounded like there was something dripping. And it took me a little while to mentally process that it had been raining. And this is definitely evidence that we got quite a bit of rain. We don't get this too often. It's not really moving though, so it just got wet enough to get some water on the ground, right? But rain does the desert good. We definitely need it. Sounds like Colorado didn't get a whole lot of snowpack this year, so we'll take all the rain we can get. That makes, I think, for the 5th day of rain in 2026. I started keeping track of that stuff. Last year we got 15 days of rain, which was amazing. That was the most rain I've seen since moving here. We moved here from Alaska in 2017. Here in the desert of southern Nevada. Good to get out of the cold, that's for sure. So keeping track of our rain days. We had a couple of years of it being pretty dry here. And 2 years ago, we had a really, really hot summer where we had 120 for a week. That was pretty intense. Actually cracked all our pomegranates, which was horribly disappointing. But what I've learned is if you put bags around the pomegranates, then they're still viable. They're still developing. That just keeps the critters from getting to them. In other words, the birds, the bugs, the rats will tag team your fruit for sure. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see what kind of summer we get this year now that we've had some rain. You can see the water over there a little bit. Maybe we'll get more rain and it'll be like a river, right? Right now it's just a stream flowing through. Nothing too excited planned today. I kind of mostly stay in when it's windy like this. For some reason, I have some kind of allergy that kicks up when it gets windy here. Nothing that I've bothered to test for, but anyway, it's all good. It's all good. We have inside activities and outside activities, right? When it's blustery outside, we get our walk in and then we move inside. And actually, I can do a little work in the grow room too. It's nice that I have that sheltered area for growing in. We got some more dogs over here. Meg is very tuned into that. Oh, you're so excited. Morning. So exciting. No, you're crazy. Hey. Nope, we're going to just stand right here till you calm down. Nope. Have a good day. You're not going to calm down. You're being Meg the monster. Come on, monster. Come on. Nope. Come on. What a good girl. There we go. There we go. All right, resuming our walk. All the excitement is over for now. Look at that water. Isn't that crazy? Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. Oh, I almost lost my connection there. Kanye, welcome to the channel. Good morning. Thanks for joining us today. We live in the desert of southern Nevada on the outskirts of Henderson, about 25 minutes to 45 minutes outside of Las Vegas, depending on traffic. This is definitely the better place to live for sure. Out here we get a little fresh air, right? You go for a walk without a million people around you. Hey, thanks for those thumbs ups. And just enjoying some sunshine. It's been pretty cloudy actually this whole last week. We've had some rain, which is good. We need rain. But it's nice to get a little sun with our wind, right? Definitely enjoying walking with Meg. We get out here a couple times a day. Get a little exercise for both of us. Although Mr. Painter does the evening walks most of the time. Just enjoying looking at the plants in the wash. Scrub brush, weeds. Yep, beautiful day. Sun feels good. Yeah, I guess I got a bunch of stuff transplanted just in time for the rain, as long as it didn't get demolished. We'll find out later when I make it back to the house to check the garden. You are so cranked up, girl. You needed a little excitement, I think, right? Yeah. Standing water over here. All this comes to life with just a little rain. It's amazing. I was actually watching a show last night. A YouTube actually. Anybody else have their YouTube go down yesterday? I like to turn on YouTube when I'm sewing. Just listen to stuff. Sometimes I learn stuff that I didn't know. Plenty of that out there, right? Stuff I didn't know. And I was listening to this channel. It was talking about food crops that grow in Africa with like almost no water. I thought that was quite interesting. Something to think about living here. Sometimes those plants are a little too hard to harvest by any technique that I know of. I'm sure somebody knows how, but they actually did have a type of bean that's supposed to grow with almost no water, which I thought was interesting. Anyway, when you live in the desert and you like to grow, it's always nice to know things that are tolerant of heat and dryness, right? Thanks for the thumbs up out there. Just enjoying the fresh air, sunshine, and looking at some water on the ground. That doesn't happen too often. Come on, Meg. A little bit of peace on earth, a little bit of nature. At least until we get back to our backyard where there's a lot of peace on earth and nature. You can always plant your own, right? That's what I do. Yeah, we got some rain last night. Normally this is pretty dry out here. And some of the netting that I had over my transplants ended up in the trees. Boy, that's going to be some work to get down. It's up in the big pine trees. Mr. Painter will have to get a ladder out for me to take care of that. And people don't clean up after their pets. It's so nasty. Look at that little bird's nest. We always carry bags. We clean up after our dog. That's the worst kind of pollution. Sun definitely feels good though. Feels great. I am bundled up. I hope everybody has a blessed day, and thanks for joining in. Kanye, thanks for joining us. Have a blessed day. Thanks for watching.